Sometimes there ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to talk about. You just gotta do it, you gotta walk it out. I talk a lot about being in the present moment, maximizing the present moment. But I find when I get hit and am challenged and am attacked, and it's time to fight mentally, emotionally against present giants, present battles. Of course, I stay focused on the strategy and the overall picture of how things will be executed on. But the reality for me is that I very often have to walk through battles by faith. And I have the luxury of being able to focus on the past. I've said it before, I say it again, the past is for information, not identification. Well, the information I have in the past is that I should have been destroyed so many times. Should have been defeated so many times. I'm David, man. I'm just the kid who had the balls to go pick up a few stones and was willing to die for what he believed in and was rescued by the grace of God. And so when I get challenged by something bigger than me, 90% of the things I just wipe out with my own capabilities, but when something larger than me is looking at me, the luxury of looking behind me, knowing my Heavenly Father's never left me or forsaken me. I haven't blown up 5 times, y'all. The things. I'm still only 36. We just warming up. We just unwinded. But at the end of the day, what you'll see, whether I win or lose, I know I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen. Because I've lived it on smaller scales before. As I gain my struggle credentials in the sight of God and with myself, which is something no one can take from you. I just hope that people, when they look at my life, all they see is how much one imperfect man could actually do if he sacrifices weaker versions of himself on the altar of progress and gives the best he has to the world with the grace of God as the wind at his back. That's what I want my life to stand for. So much more to come. Love you guys. While you're in the middle of a war, in the middle of a struggle, remember that it's almost only as difficult as you make it to be. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be difficulty that's organic to what you're facing and what you're overcoming. But that difficulty, it's a huge but too, is kind of like the texture of it, the feeling of it, its overall impact to you at your core, like the taste. That difficulty is going to be almost as easy or as difficult as you make it. You've got to walk through this thing. You've got to win. You've got to fight. You've got to run anyway. The overall experience is so greatly impacted by the attitude you take towards it. If you're afraid, fight while you're afraid. But if you've got to struggle valiantly, you know what I mean? If it's a war, do it bravely. If it's time to be in pain with a happy heart. These are the things of legend. Like, these are the warriors you remember. This one thing, if you can do it, will make your life so much more beautiful. Being able to operate and be in gratitude as you walk through the struggles of life. Because when you start slaying dragons and killing giants and reaching your goals, you stop focusing so much on the goal, man. You start to realize it's about the journey. You start to realize it's about the path. It's about the texture of every moment. It's about who you're being in every moment. It's about who you're becoming. That's what this whole thing is about. The accomplishment is also amazing, but Who you're becoming, no one can take away. And who you're becoming, you can impact the entire world, universe with, if you become that person. And it's not like a 5-10 step process, man. This ain't like getting abs, man. You know. This right here is the chief quintessential crowning jewel to being human, is unlocking all of your potential to serve with. It's still to be determined if you'll serve the light or the dark with it, but that's what this game's about. And when you get on the path, you start to realize it's not so much what's going on, it's about Instagram trying to trip up your boy right there. Satan, get behind me. No, I'm just playing. It's not so much about what's going on. It's about how you're walking through what's going on. Why you're walking through what's going on. And consequentially, who you're becoming as a result of what you're going through. Which has everything to do with the way you choose to go through it. You will extract a different meaning, more purpose that will drive your behavior than someone else will. I get hit by something, I transmute it into strength. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. They turn themselves into a victim. We go like this. I climb higher. They sink, they plummet, they drag themselves down. Listen to your mind. Look yourself in the mirror today and ask yourself, how am I walking through what I have to walk through right now? And believe me, okay? Everybody's got to do this. I'm talking to myself. You know, you get hit in the face enough times, you start to kind of want to, you don't want to back up, but I don't get to that place anymore, but I've been in this place a lot of times, you know, where it's like, I know what's going to happen next. I just don't know how it's going to happen next. Thank God I have the history I do with my God. That's why I can say that. He's never left me nor forsake me. I've been blown up 5 times. I should be dead, man. I take up the rest of the day telling you about it. Times I should have been dead. I should have been destroyed. My reputation should have been destroyed. Grace. Make the miracle of this life. Make the miracle of this life. And the grace that's been shown to us to have the opportunity to live this life. Nobody knows what this is. Make that not be in vain. Live with a heart full of love, purpose, determination, humility. I ain't nothing more than just David, man. I'm a little boy trying to find his way, trying to make something, trying to contribute, trying to stand up for something. Humility. And then ultimately, gratitude will put the wind at your back by the grace of God. Love you guys. Boom. What's up, you guys? Byron Rodgers here. And if that video meant anything to you, if it inspired you, if you appreciated it, I just want to ask you to possibly support us on Patreon. I generate hundreds of videos per year and spend thousands on free content for you guys per month because it simply is a passion of mine. It's the way that I want to contribute to the world, you know, to the best of my ability. So obviously I'm going to continue to do it, but I wouldn't be able to make it sustainable without my partners who support me on Patreon. So thank you so much if you already do. And if you haven't done that, it's, you know, for what you pay to McDonald's per month, you could help push the mission and this work forward. So anyways, either way, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, check the link below to support me on Patreon if you're interested in that. God bless, Semper Fi, and I'll see you on the next piece of content, y'all. Boom.